Testing 1, 2.
From the Frank Cangelosi Gymnasium here in Edison, New Jersey, this is the GMC Hoops Game of the Week, presented by Civilia Cucina Italiana and the law firm of Garces, Grabler, and LeBrock. Tonight, we have a very special matchup here for you, the biggest rivalry in all of Central Jersey high school basketball. The J.P. Stevens Hawks will visit their arch rival, the Edison High School Eagles. And right there is what it is all about. The City of Light Trophy is on the line for the second year in its history, the second consecutive year. A beautiful trophy donated by us at GMC Hoops for this special, special occasion. J.P. Stevens comes in as the number 4 ranked team in Middlesex County. Edison High School just 5-5 so far in the year, but they are hot coming into this one. They have won 4 consecutive games. But as they say, whenever these two teams meet on the hardwood, all of the spreads, all of the records, anything that happened in previous years between these two arch rivals can go out the window, as we have a packed house and near sellout here in Edison as we pause here for the national anthem. Back here at Edison High School, we are almost set to begin the action here as we introduce the starting lineups. First, the number 4 team in Middlesex County, the J.P. Stevens Hawks. Their head coach, Chris Garcia, in his second season. His turnaround of this Stevens program has been masterful. Starting first at the guard position, number 2, Devin Folks. The best defender on this team. We assume he will be guarding Thomas Johnson, the leading scorer for the Edison Eagles, but there is Solomon Smith, leading scorer for this J.P. Stevens Hawks side, one of the most athletic players in all of Middlesex County. There is the aforementioned Devin Folks. Solomon Smith will be wearing number 10, Devin Folks number 2. The big man Jamar Williamson, the third starter for this team. Seniors all along the starting lineup, including Sadat Mbawe, a big bruiser down low, and then, at my vantage point, the most athletic player in all of Middlesex County high school basketball, Nashawn Birch. Birch averages 12.7 points per game, Smith 15.5 per game. But now time for the starting lineup for the home team, the Edison High School Eagles. Their head coach, Charlie Moore, one of the most underrated head coaches in Middlesex County in his 19th season. Emmanuel Davila, number 0, starting for the Edison Eagles. As well as number 5, Franklin Martinez. There is Nasir McLean. Thomas Johnson, the leading scorer for this Edison Eagles team. And last year's leading returning scorer for Edison High School, Christian Wantong, wearing number 23. Davila, a junior, Johnson, a senior, Martinez, a senior, McLean, a junior, and Wantong, the senior for Edison High School. Thomas Johnson leads the way for Edison with 14.4 points per game on the year. Christian Wantong, 13.2. Emmanuel Davila 10.5 per contest. Three players on the team with double digits. You don't normally see that at the high school ranks, where scoring is harder to come by than at the college and the professional ranks. So here we go in the City of Light Classic. The two sides about to take the floor. JP Stevens, as you can see on your screen, receiving a talking to from their head coach, Chris Garcia. They are in their road green jerseys with the gold numbers and letters on the back saying Hawks. The Edison Eagles in their home white uniforms with sharp red on the numbers and the word Edison on their chest. One of the most anticipated games of the year. This is a game that could really make or break the seasons for both teams. Edison fans in full force, Stevens fans in full force. Nary a seat to be had here at the Cangelosi Gymnasium. Just about set for tip-off between these two hated rivals. The history between these two teams can be written in an encyclopedia, and a new chapter will be written here tonight. Wantong wins the tip over Deshaun Birch, who can jump through the roof, but the Eagles will gain possession of the ball to begin the proceedings. In the corner, Martinez for three. It's off to the right. Chased down. Wantong looked to have hit it out, and he did. No, they give the ball to the Edison Eagles. My goodness. Already a rough call there from the officials. Wantong knocking that ball out last, but the Eagles will retain. Emmanuel Danila with the ball. Edison projected well in the preseason this year, but they got off to a slow start. Started to heat up a little bit, having won 4 consecutive games against Woodbridge, North Brunswick, John F. Kennedy, and their previous win over the weekend against Freehold Borough. It's Martinez again. Backing out, not a great pass, chased down by Folks, and Danila got it last with the foot. And the Hawks will get the ball. If there's one thing this JP Stevens team does better than anyone else in Middlesex County, it is play defense. Their mantra, defend to the end, as Solomon Smith receives the ball near the midcourt E logo for the Edison Eagles. Edison High School, proud fan base, as is JP Stevens. Bragging rights abound for both sides, and it's stolen away by Martinez off the pass from Folks. Martinez going in, he's fouled on the arm by Folks, and Martinez will go to the line for 2. Potentially the first point of this ball game. Franklin Martinez averaging a little under 4 points per game. That is according to the only statistical outlet we have at NJ.com. Crowd making noise here on the right side, the visitor's side in this gymnasium, and it has caused Franklin Martinez to miss the first free throw off the back iron. His coaches are going to have to scream louder than they have ever screamed in this gym to make their voices heard to these players amidst the noise from these passionate fans. 1 of 2 for Martinez. 1-0, Edison High School leads. In the early going, 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Edison High School made a tremendous run last season in the GMC tournament. They were the 9th seed, their highest seed in, I believe, 17 years they were. Took the eventual champion St. Joseph to the limit in the quarterfinal round. Former St. Joseph head coach Dave Turco, the head coach of Middlesex County College, is here tonight as Williamson misses the layup, and a foul in the backcourt will go against the Hawks. Solomon Smith with his first foul. The team's second already with 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. Dave Turco, the greatest coach to ever lace up his dress shoes on a sideline here in Middlesex County. Now the head man at Middlesex County College, he is in attendance tonight. Without a doubt, scouting potential future Blue Colts. Martinez again. Over on the right wing, guarded by Deshaun Birch. It's Danila. Martinez, jab step, will receive a screen to his left from McLean. It's Wantong. Around the horn it goes. Danila tries to take the baseline. Nice defense. DeMar Williamson stepping up, forces the miss. Not a great foul by Thomas Johnson, the leading scorer for the Eagles, coming at 90 feet away from the rim. First foul on Johnson and the Eagles in this ball game. Referee taking a nice look at our camera here in the corner of Edison High School. This is probably the toughest place to film anywhere in Middlesex County, the smallest gym ever since Carl McCarrick High School closed its doors. But it provides an excellent and intimidating atmosphere if you are the road team. It's Smith slicing through defenders. His floater is good. Solomon Smith on the board, as are the J.P. Stevens Hawks. 2-1 they lead. Try to trap Wantong on the near sideline. Wantong gets away from it, almost a walk. McLean lost the handle of the ball, and the Eagles turn it over. Folks again. Forces another one. Whips it to Smith for three. It's too strong. Saving it underneath his own rim there, where the Eagles, Birch is blocked at the rim. The Hawks will retain. I believe it was Martinez that saved it underneath his own basket. Is normally not recommended to do so, as it will in all likelihood go to a member of the opposing team. It did so there to a member of the Eagles' arch rival, the J.P. Stevens Hawks, who have won 6 consecutive games against the Eagles over a span of 4 years. That pass almost stolen from Birch. Smith, a long contested two. It's an air ball. Birch trying to chase after it. Wantong, what hustle by Wantong to save it from going out. And it's Johnson the other way. Martinez bobbled it, but Danilo will set up shop. Edison has not won this fixture since 2014. And it's going to be an illegal screen, a traveling call. Thomas Johnson taking that dribble handoff, but shuffled the feet before he could put the ball on the hardwood. Thus the turnover, 2-1, 4:20 left here in the first quarter. A tense, tight game to start off in this first quarter. No surprise, considering the stakes of this game, the City of Light trophy on the line. Considering this near sellout crowd, it might actually be a sellout crowd at this point. Almost overflow crowd. Standing on the far right corner, as you could probably see on your screen, are some Edison fans. Williamson in the high post. It's Birch. Long two, drains it. Did not take long for Nashawn Birch to get on the board. 4-1 Stevens, 3:47 to go. Here in the first quarter, Johnson drives in. Martinez is wide open for three, and he connects. All 4 of the Eagles' points coming from the way of Franklin Martinez with 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. Almost a turnover. Somehow Williamson found the ball. Smith open. It's a three. It's too strong again. Wantong grabs the board. Danila again brings it up. This is oftentimes the most exciting day for the players and the coaches, but not so much if you're an administrator for either of these schools to control this wild crowd. Martinez goes in, floats it up, misses the rim. Smith the other way. Full head of steam, and he's bumped by Danila. Will be the second foul on the Eagles, the first, I believe the first on Danila, and it is. Devin Folks inbound underneath the J.P. Stevens basket. Birch wide open for three, up top, and he banks it home. My goodness. It wasn't pretty, but it's 3 points in the score sheet and on the scoreboard on your screen, which reads 7-4 J.P. Stevens. Almost a turnover. It got to Wantong. Wantong missed the layup. Birch skies up the board. Hawks fans going crazy to my right. Birch again. Long two, short. Wantong this time, he skies up for the board. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Exciting up and down action here at the Cangelosi Gymnasium, as we all expected in this one. Now the team has made a substitution thus far in this one. Still the 5 starters for both sides. Edison lines up in a 4-across set. Free throw line extended. Danila open high, arcing three. The rainbow shot is good. Emmanuel Danila is on the board. 7 all. Less than 2 to go here in the first quarter. All records, all point spreads. Any preconception that you may have with either of these two teams all goes out the window when that ball tips in this matchup. Williamson down low, pump fakes. Beautiful pump fake from Williamson, splitting the defenders and getting the layup to go. Jamar Williamson is big, but he is skilled, and he shows his skill right there to give his team a 2-point advantage. 1:25 left here in the first quarter, and a touch foul call on the Hawks. Williamson's going to pick it up. First substitution of the game, number 4, Casey Hazard enters the game for the first time. He is the 3rd leading scorer on this JP Stevens team, but he comes off the bench for Chris Garcia's side. It's been a good role for him as he replaces Devin Folks. Nasir McLean, arms up, wondering what play they're running. And now it's Danila to get things started with 1:12 to go here in the first quarter. High post, it's McLean. Danila off a screen, steps back. Long 2 from the short corner, off to the left. Birch the other way. Hazard in space, he's blocked, but the layup is good for Birch. Birch with 7 so far. What a job by him to trail the play and clean up the mess. 45 seconds left first quarter. Defense chain rises here from the Stevens faithful. Considerable Stevens faithful here at Edison High School. Wantong high post back to basket. He stripped the ball, has to get it back, and he does. Foul from behind, however, by Casey Hazard. As you see, 28.6 left here in the first quarter. JP Stevens has gotten the slight edge over Edison High School so far. Nasir Majid will check into the game. He is just a sophomore wearing number 3 for the Hawks. Places Sadat Mabawe, another big bruiser, an athletic man. Much bigger than his sophomore grade may indicate. And already a couple players getting a talking to from the official on the baseline. Wantong and Williamson, no doubt exchanging pleasantries amongst each other. And that only serves to get this crowd even more fired up, if that is even possible here tonight. Danila with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Edison, in all likelihood, will hold for the last shot. Thomas Johnson still not on the board. Leading scorer for the Eagles has been held in check. Wantong. It's Danila. He has a 3 already in this one. Tries to go in and Smith. Great defense by Smith. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds. 2. Martinez, long 3-pointer. It's well short. Johnson cannot get the layup to go. And JP Stevens on top. After the first quarter, they lead this ball game 11-7. The City of Light Trophy on the line here at Edison High School in the GMC Hoops Game of the Week, which, as usual, is presented by Savili Cucina Italiana, where you can go every Sunday for Family Style Sunday. Only $25 per person. The best portions at the best prices. Located at 154 Main Street in Metuchen. Or visit SaviliCucina.com, C-U-C-I-N-A. For more details, that is Savili Cucina Italiana restaurant, where every night is a feast. In another time period, in another era, not too long ago, the JP Stevens fans would be letting these very talented Edison High School cheerleaders hear it with a chorus of boos, but fortunately, the fan bases have mellowed over the years. But that will not be the case when it comes to these two teams on the hardwood. As right now it is Nashawn Birch leading away with 7 points for JP Stevens. And for the Eagles of Edison High School, Franklin Martinez with 4 to lead the charge. Stevens will begin the proceedings at center court. Solomon Smith with the ball. Edison still has not made a substitution. Well, until right now, Camille Pryor into the ball game for the first time for the Eagles. He wears number 3. He is guarding Solomon Smith. Oohs and ahs coming for the Stevens crowd as a quick crossover dribble from Smith seems to impress them. Williamson is skilled, but maybe not so in the corner. What a crossover by Williamson into the corner. It's a 3. It's off to the right. from Majid. Offensive rebound. Birch is short of the putback. Danilo goes the other way. Still Danilo. 45 seconds into this second quarter. Wantong faces up. Goes right. Slips on the floor, and it's a walk. There's good defense from Stevens. It looked like, I believe it was Williamson guarding him, either him or Hazard. Really pulled the rug out from under Christian Wantong, who was leaning in on the drive, causing him to fall and lose his balance. And thus the traveling call. It's Smith. Near the midcourt logo. Smith drives right sideline, floats it up, off glass, no good. Thomas Johnson still yet to score in this game. Grabs a rebound, now a little over a minute into this second quarter. It's Pryor. Swung around for Johnson. Edison survived the loss of Abu Kakai last year. Slightly score for Edison High School to graduation. Once again, they've taken 4 straight in the middle part of this season as it's Wantong. Long 2 from 15 feet, it's short. Fight for the ball between 2 teammates. It falls to Wantong, but Wantong loses the handle of the ball, goes back to the Hawks. JP Stevens was only 12 and 13 last year, 4 and 10 in the GMC Red Division. But this year, their veteran-laden squad has put them in prime position to compete for their second ever GMC Conference Championship crown. Hazard to Majid. For Birch, the team 8 and 3 and 5 and 1 so far in the GMC Red Division. Hazard up and under, puts up the jumper. Might have been tipped by Thomas Johnson, falls short. Danilo the other way. Pryor back to Danilo. Charlie Moore, if there's one thing you know about him, you know he will have his team ready to play, especially in this fixture. Giving any team he plays trouble. Really one of the more underrated coaches we have in the county. And a nice around-the-world move from Christian Wantong to lay it in. 11 and 9, Stevens, 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Those were the first two points scored by their team in this second quarter. 2.5 minutes in. Smith almost lost his balance there. Reverse layup high off glass, not close. The Eagles step out of bounds. McLean could not keep his toes in check. So Stevens will have it once again underneath. Edison High School last year, their first winning record since 2001. Again, the tremendous run they made in the GMC tournament. And overall, the run they made in the latter part of the regular season. It's Majid. The sophomore tries to jump into Williamson. Williamson picks up his dribble. Back to Majid. Nice pump fake with the left hand. He cannot finish with the left hand. Wantong the other way. The seat parted there. He takes 3 steps. And the travel is called. Wantong just forgot how many steps he took there. Trying to do his best James Harden impression, but the referees were not fooled. 3 minutes into this second quarter, now 4:50 to go. A low-scoring affair, as expected, as it's usually the case when these two teams lock horns. Smith. Trying to go to work on Pryor for the Eagles. Receives the screen. Switched on to by the bigger Wantong. Now he does lose his balance. Ball on the ground. Smith tried to flip it to Majid. Majid saves it from going out of bounds. Back to Smith. Somehow he gets it back, but he's swatted away by Thomas Johnson. Smith commits the foul in the backcourt. Excellent defense from the Edison Eagles. I think the referee's signaling it's on Williamson. That's the team's 5th, and the first foul on Jamar Williamson. Look, from my vantage point, albeit here in the corner, that Smith is the one that committed the foul. But nonetheless, the ball goes back to the Edison High School Eagles. Here in what must be a sold-out gymnasium here. Wantong again working hard in the post, and we're going to get a foul call. Williamson's going to pick up the foul. Almost shuffled his feet there, did Wantong. Williams got him with the body contact, a bit too physical down low from the referee's vantage point. Jamar Williamson, 16th foul on the Hawks. Next one will send the Eagles to the line for 1-1. JP Stevens has come into this game losing 3 out of their last 4, albeit 2 of those 3 losses coming to non-conference opponents, the only other one coming to the first place team in the red division, the Old Bridge Knights. 3 off a screen. Danila is too short. And loose ball foul goes against Edison. Photographer here in the near corner taking a nice shot of the City of Light trophy, the ultimate prize here for Edison Township supremacy in basketball. Majid goes in with the right hand this time. He lays it in. First points this quarter for JP Stevens with 3:37 to go here in the second. Majid on the board. Hawks up 4. In the lane, McLean lost the handle of the ball. Danila, another rainbow. That one's off to the right. Tipped in the hands of Majid. Majid's got to be careful with the ball. Lost the handle of it. Picked up, thankfully, for the Hawks by Hazard. No-look pass, center lane. Smith is called for the charge. And Manuel Danila puts his body on the line. That's the 17th foul on JP Stevens. No free throws, of course, coming from the offensive foul. It is the second foul, however, on Solomon Smith. Chris Garcia is going to roll the dice, keep him in, but he will put in Will Thompson, the big senior standing about 6'4", 6'5", replaces Jamar Williamson. 3:10 to go in the second. It's Danila. Johnson still yet to score, the leading scorer for this Eagles team. Right around, Thompson goes, Wantong, he lays it in. Wantong has all 4 points for the Eagles in the second quarter, who now trail by 2. Jumps out too strong for Birch. Birch almost commits a dumb foul in the backcourt. Wantong grabs the rebound. Danila almost stepped out but didn't. Pryor out to the wing. Johnson, can he get on the board? Yes, he can. An emphatic first 3 points for Thomas Johnson. Puts the Eagles up 1, 14-13, 2:20 to go here in the first half. Hazard in the high post, back to the basket. Looking like the flex here for the Hawks. Instead, it's Folks who's back in the game in the corner. Birch lost the ball up top. A gritty performance, to say the least, from this Edison High School team. Crosses left is Birch. It's a foul up top. Only going to be the 14th foul on the Eagles. So no shots coming for Birch. The second foul called on Emmanuel Danila. Edison's only played 6 so far here in this ball game. Camille Pryor, the only sub. Birch, catch and shoot 3. It's good. Deshaun Birch from downtown. Birch now has 10 of the 16 for Stevens. Hawks up 2. Minute 48 to go here in the first half. Defense chant rises from the Hawk faithful. Wantong in the post, and he's fouled by Will Thompson. So 1-1 coming for Wantong. First foul called on Will Thompson, and we're going to get a substitution here. Franklin Martinez is back in the ball game. Replaces Nasir McLean. Front end of the one and gun goes for Wantong. He actually replaces Emmanuel Danila. So it's McLean, Pryor, Wantong, Martinez, and Johnson on the floor for Edison. Wantong. Free throw number 2 is good. Wantong now with 6 in the quarter. All square at 16, 90 seconds to go here in the first half. Hazard. It's Majid. Receives a screen. Gonna cross over to his right. Hop, step, dribble. Could it have been a walk? No, it's an offensive foul. Initiating the contact there, Majid with the shoulder, lowering it. 1:15 remaining here in the first half. It goes back to the Eagles of Edison High School. Pryor, guarded closely by Folks. Johnson, nice entry pass. Wantong cannot finish. He gets it back. He can't finish that. Still fought for. Wantong gets it back. Lays it in. What a quarter for Christian Wantong. 18-16 Eagles. 44 seconds left first half. Birch. It's Majid. Now 35 seconds left in the first half. Picks up his dribble, not recommended. Will Thompson with it in the high post. Birch. Can he make magic here with 25 seconds left in the first half? Instead, it's Majid. Folks. 15 seconds left, 14. Folks to the baseline. He's hit on the drive. Going to be the 15th foul on the Edison Eagles. Offense has gotten a bit stale here for the liking of Chris Garcia, the second quarter. Birch with 11 seconds, 10, 9 seconds left for Birch. Birch is going to hold for 1. 5 seconds left. Eagles fans getting on their feet. Birch for 3. Off the glass, no good. And Edison will go to the locker room at halftime with a 2-point lead. It was tight, it was physical, just as we expected, but Edison being on top at half, maybe not what some people expected here. So at the end of the first half, it is Edison High School 18, J.P. Stevens 16. Here the GMC Hoops Game of the Week presented by the law firm of Garces, Grabler, and LeBrock. Personal injury law, workers' comp, medical malpractice, you name it, they practice it. With branches all over the Central Jersey area and over 20 lawyers with loads of experience, it's a big enough firm to handle every case and garner respect from the opposition, but small enough to be your local neighborhood firm with over 20 lawyers, as mentioned before. Loads of experience, so contact the law firm of Garces, Grabler, and LeBrock for all your legal needs. Big enough to win, but small enough to care. James Cargan here on the GMC Hoops Game of the Week, courtesy, of course, of RDplex Films. And it's leader Ryan DePaul doing another excellent job on the camera for us. A couple stats so far. Christian Wantong leads the way with 8 points, all of them coming in that big second quarter where Edison gained control of the lead. 4 points for Franklin Martinez, 3 coming for Thomas Johnson, leading scorer for the Eagles. And 3 coming for Emmanuel Danila, adding up to the 18 points you see on your screen for Edison High School. For J.P. Stevens, 10 points right now for Nashawn Birch, but only 2 for Solomon Smith, only 2 for Jamar Williamson, and only 2 for Devin Folks. 2 for Nasir Majid, rather, not Devin Folks. So those are the 16 points coming for J.P. Stevens. Their offense ran a little bit stale there. The absence of Solomon Smith after picking up a couple fouls certainly did not help their cause. So we'll see what kind of halftime adjustments Chris Garcia has in stored after a brief break. And J.P. Stevens, by the way, did not attempt a single free throw in that first half. A testament to the excellent defense that Edison played on the Hawks. Edison is 3 of 4 from the line. So we're going to take a quick break here for about 5 or so minutes. We'll get you back here for the start of the second half between J.P. Stevens and Edison High School. Edison with the lead here on the GMC Hoops Game of the Week.
tell you his phone number.
live here in Edison High School, the Cangelosi Gymnasium for the start of the second half. Between the JP Stevens Hawks and the Edison Eagles. Edison nursing a 2-point advantage, 18-16. This ball game not for the faint of heart by any stretch of the imagination. James Cargan on hand for GMC Hoops. A few dignitaries here. Tonight, the principal of JP Stevens High School, Gail Polkowski, in attendance, as well as a few other notables. JP Stevens boys and girls volleyball coach Anthony White is on hand. His brother, the successful wrestling coach here at Edison High School. Anthony White took home his first championship in girls volleyball this season, which he will still continue to talk about, but he certainly has earned that right. And Charlie Ross, the principal of Edison High School, also in attendance, manning the sideline. Good friend of GMC Hoops is Principal Ross of Edison High School, as we're just about set to begin here in the second half. JP Stevens lacked a bit of energy in that first half. They were a bit stale on offense. Can they right the ship? They've come back, had some second half outbursts before. They were tied at the half against the South Brunswick Vikings before winning in the second half by 20 points. The SC Eagles will begin the proceedings to begin this one. Already a lob down low. Wonton cannot finish, but he's fouled by Sadat Lubawe. I believe it's his third foul. Only 3 seconds into this second half. They just caught the Hawks napping. Wonton gets the roll. But an interesting play there from Edison coming out of the halftime. No gimmicks, just lobbing it to Wonton, who had good position, and he only makes 1 of 2. 3-point lead, coming down the lane, Williamson's block. Mabawe recovers. Only 15 seconds into the second half. Birch, the only Hawk to really get going in that first half. Williamson thought about it, but thought better of it from outside. Smith, nice hesitation dribble, goes in on Wonton, barrels into him, and he's called for the charge! Wonton stood his ground, and he gets rewarded. Third foul on Solomon Smith. Chris Garcia, he may not have a choice here. 30 seconds into the second half, he may have to keep his star guard, his leading scorer in this ball game. Emmanuel Danila. Second for Camille Pryor on the right wing. Another lob down low, but this time well over the head of Wonton. But it's Christian Wonton just having his way in the painted area against the JP Stevens Hawks team. They're going to have to adjust. They're starting to front the post, forcing that lob to come in. That time it was a turnover. Good defense from Danila on Birch, who's blocked from the backside. Ball's on the ground. It's a jump ball. The ball will go to the Hawks. On possession arrow with 7:02 remaining here in the third quarter. This Eagles team has just been swarming on defense. Birch has 10 points of the 16 for the Hawks. Done a great job at everyone else, but not there, as an easy layup goes for Jamar Williamson. Williamson now with 4, 1-point lead for the Eagles. They have not won this game since 2014. Wonton blocked by Mabawe. Wonton commits the foul. On the loose ball attempt. Wonton pointing to his chest there. They called that foul on Nasir McLean, his second. I didn't quite see that one. But nonetheless, it's Birch with the ball for Foltz. Could be a quick hitter here, but they trap it nicely. Foltz, no room. Mabawe back to Smith. Nice job by Mabawe to flash up. Seeing his compatriot Foltz get trapped in the corner. Smith one-on-one. Way over the head of Devin Foltz. It's the starting five out there for Stevens. Williamson, Smith, Birch, Foltz, and Mabawe. For the Eagles, it's McLean, Danila, Wonton, Thomas Johnson, and Camille Pryor. Johnson only with 3 points in this game, but he's let his teammate take over. Wonton, but a great pass and a great finish from Danila. A three, Birch to tie off the right side. And onto the scaffolding above the basket, out of bounds. Timeout called by Chris Garcia. Edison High School getting fired up here. Their team leads this one by 3 points, 21-18. In the early portion of this third quarter, the GMC Hoops Game of the Week, as usual, presented by Sevilla Cucina Italiano. Once again, every Sunday, family style Sunday, just $25 per person of this portion with the best prices. 154 Main Street in Metuchen is where you can go for the excellent Italian food. SevillaCucina.com is where you can go for more information. That is Sevilla Cucina Italiano, where every night's a feast. James Cargan on hand at the Cangelosi Gymnasium, where it's Edison dictating the pace of the game here against their more fancied rivals, J.P. Stevens in this one. Stevens, the number 14 in Middlesex County, coming in. Off the timeout from Stevens. It's Danilo for the Eagles. Circling around to the perimeter. And a foul on the Hawks. Williamson will pick up the foul, the team's third here in the second half. Casey Hadson will exit the bench and enter the game. Jamar Williamson's picked up his third foul. Williamson will exit the game with his third foul. And he looks none too pleased about it. Foul trouble here for the Stevens Hawks. Williamson with 3, Smith with 3 fouls. Bawe with 3 fouls as well. You better be careful here, as it's Danilo up top. See the screen was right from Wonton. Thomas Johnson looking down low. Bawe fronting the post on Wonton. Danilo again. Wonton gets the bucket, and the and one. J.P. Stevens has no answer for Christian Wonton. Fourth foul on Solomon Smith. He has to leave the game. Wonton with the and one free throw. It's short. Folks the other way. It's Birch. Edison fans starting to make some noise here, as they show their team in control of this ball game. Birch going right, pulls up, short. Edison the other way. Danila, double team trapped, almost turned it over. Recovered in the backcourt by Pryor. Pryor now in space, whips it to the other side. Johnson, wide open, yes! He may have just blown the roof off this place. The Cangelosi Gymnasium has come unglued. Eagles 26, Hawks 18, 4:23 left third quarter. Folks from 15, he's hit in the arm. Nasir McLean is the guilty party. Thomas Johnson now with 6 points on 2 3-point makes. There you have a good look at Devin Folks. 2 big free throws here to get this lead for Edison to 6 points. The hits just keep on coming for J.P. Stevens. Jamar Williamson and his 3 fouls will re-enter the game. Nasir Majid will make way. Hawks have no answers right now. Folks. One of 2. Lead to 7 for the Eagles. First point of the game for Folks. Deal up the floor. Nice feed down low. Johnson lays it in high off the glass. Excellent assist from Pryor. 9-point lead, Edison. Largest lead of the game. Williamson, free throw line, too strong. Less than 4 to go here in just the 3rd quarter. Stevens has dug itself into a hole. Wonton goes into the glass. Can't get the roll. Smith in the game with 4 fouls. What a job the Eagles have done on him. High post. Williamson, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot. Nonetheless, it's deflected. Smith open for 3. They needed that one badly in the worst way possible, off the bank or any other way. Lead back to 6 for Edison. Can Stevens find a way here to stop the inside presence of Kristen Wonton? Johnson. Looking down low, smartly for Wonton. Catches a bit high. Might have walked there, and he did. On the nose to go here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles have dictated the pace of this entire game, catching the Hawks napping on many occasions. J.P. Stevens fans trying to fire their team up now. Looks a flex play here for the Hawks. Agawe tries to find Hazard, deflected up to Smith. Birch all the way in for the land. Just like that, a 5-0 run for the Hawks. 28 to 24, 2:30 to go here in 3rd quarter. Stevens, inch by inch, just trying to siphon the momentum here for the Eagles. Wonton again in the post, lowers the shoulder, nice contest, but Bawe forces the miss. Full head of steam, it's Birch, she's bumped on the drive, it's on the floor. Hawks will have it underneath. Williamson to enter. Dropped by Hazard. Williamson picked it up out of bounds. So just as Stevens was trying to get to within a possession here, an unforced error. Danilo. Eagles call timeout. Hawks are starting to come to life a little bit as they still trail in this ball game to their arch rival, the Edison Eagles, 28 to 24, just a 32nd timeout. Right now, Birch still leads the way for J.P. Stevens with 10. Williamson now with 4. Smith with 5 if we get big 3 off the glass. Birch now with 12, rather. Wonton with 14 points to lead all scorers for the Eagles. He's been dynamite in this one. See a good look at jolly old St. Nick over on the Edison cheering section. Another fan enamored with Eagles fever. It's 11 points for Christian Wonton, not 14. Still leads the way for the Eagles. Hawks still have only attempted 2 free throws in this one. They are 1 for 2. All free throws coming from Devin Folks. Pryor. Martinez, who hasn't scored since the early part of the 1st quarter. Back to Pryor, back to Martinez. He goes in. Crazy layup with that left hand. He does not get the roll. Mabawe outlet for Birch. Minute 40 to go in the third quarter. Can Stevens make its move? Birch backs it out for the E logo. Mabawe stripped, stole away. Danila, look out here. Mabawe catches it down. Danila lays it in. Now it's 5, minute 15 to go here, third quarter. Birch full out of steam. His circus layup blocked by Thomas Johnson. Firing up this sold-out crowd here, Thomas Johnson. Hazard for Birch off the inbounds. It's Eagles by 6. Williamson up and under against the roll. 30-26. Still Edison High on top. A minute to go here in the third quarter. Fast-paced, exciting action here. Cangelosa Gymnasium brought to you only by GMC Hoops, courtesy of Artiplex Films. Martinez has the lane. Martinez swatted away by Sidat Mabawe. Devin Folks will re-enter this game. Substitutions have come few and far between these two ball clubs. The 4 fouls of Solomon Smith will exit this game. 40 seconds to go here. Danila, high arcing three, it's an air ball, but right to the hands of Franklin Martinez. Fortunate break for the Eagles. Danila with 30 seconds on the clock here in the third. Still Danila. Defense check coming to Stevens faithful. It's Wonton. Danila. 12 seconds left. 11. 10 left to go in the third. Danila trying to cross it over. Off the handle ball. Has to pick it up. Ball on the ground. They're diving for it. Danila. 3 seconds left. Step back three. It's short. And that's the way this third quarter is going to end. Buckle your seatbelts, everyone. Snap those chin straps in tight. We have a game here not for the faint of heart. Edison on top of J.P. Stevens, 30-26 after 3 quarters. Christian Wonton with 11 points. Thomas Johnson now with 8. He has arrived here in the second half. Birch with 12, Solomon Smith with 5, Jamar Williamson with 6. Still foul trouble here for the Hawks. 4 fouls for Solomon Smith, 3 fouls for Jamar Williamson, 3 fouls as well for Sidat Mabawe. Only player in foul trouble is Christian Wonton. He has 3 fouls as well. James Corrigan on hand for the GMC Hoops Game of the Week, the City Light Classic. Between the Hawks of J.P. Stevens and the Eagles of Edison High. The Eagles will once again begin the proceedings to start this fourth quarter. Stevens has only attempted 2 total free throws. Johnson having a little bit of trouble inbounding at first. Ends up in the hands of the steady guard, Emmanuel Danila. And he records, divisions, everything else out the window when these two teams meet. It's fully on display here tonight. Thomas Johnson. Illegal screen called on Edison. Nasir McLean, the guilty party. 4th team foul for Edison. 4 for both sides here in the second half. It's 4 fouls now for Nasir McLean. He also in foul trouble. Something to watch if you're an Edison Eagles fan. Smith receives a screen. He has to be careful with his 4 fouls. Williamson stopped the baseline by Thomas Johnson. Good defense again from the Eagles. Free throw line. Hazard connects. Hawks within 2. They were down 9 at one point in the third quarter. 45 seconds into the fourth. Swung around the perimeter, it's Johnson. Watson. Danilo. Up top, Pryor. Back to Watson. Gonna take the baseline. Blocked at the rim! What a play by Mabawe. Smith the other way. Smith throws it down. Hazard goes baseline. Barrels into a man. An easy call for the official. Hazard commits the charge. Look at that. Sear McLean putting his body on the line. With the first foul on Hazard, we saw it right here. Danilo starting to fire up the JP Stevens crowd, and doing so fires up the Edison crowd as well, but almost let the 5-second count run out on the inbounds pass. With 6:4 to go here in the fourth quarter. He drives left. He has the lane off the side of the backboard. Hazard full head of steam. Hazard floats it up to cut in. Tie game. .620 to go, fourth quarter. JP Stevens has cut a 9-point deficit down to 0. They tied this ball game up at 30. Danilo. Martinez from 15. It's good. Heels back on top. Hazard, risky drive. Got hit in the face, no call. Williamson spins, goes baseline, dishes off Mabawe, turns around for Smith. Almost double team. Back to Hazard. Hazard, Birch for 3. Too strong. Mabawe over the back foul. Called on him, his fourth foul. 5:45 left, fourth quarter. Will Chris Garcia roll the dice? With his big man with 4 fouls at Mabawe, he will do so far. Danilo. Kicks. Martinez, 3. No. Tipping! It's good! Wartong again! Long outlet, Williamson. Mabawe bumped. Throws it up. Heaves it, no call. Quick shot out for JP Stevens. Timeout called. Chris Garcia. Edison on a quick 4-0 run after Stevens tied it up at 30 apiece. Once again, the law firm of Varsity, Grabler, and LeBron are the official sponsors of GMC Hoops basketball. Personal injury law, workers' comp, medical malpractice, you name it, they cover it. Locations all over the Central Jersey area. Over 20 lawyers, loads of experience. The law firm of Varsity, Grabler, and LeBron. Your neighborhood firm, but still big enough firm to win every case and garner respect from the opposition. That is the law firm of Varsity, Grabler, and LeBron. Big enough to win, but small enough to care. JP Stevens has to ask itself if its heart is big enough to win this game. They're back well and truly against the wall. A sold-out crowd here at Edison High School, the Cangelosi Gymnasium. What a crowd and what a night it's been on this very special occasion. The City of Light trophy on the line. It's Martinez, pump fakes but no dice. Receives the screen. Danilo. Watson, the MVP of this game, gives it off to Pryor. Screen and roll. Watson lays it up, no good, gets it back. Watson hit, lays it up, does not get the roll, but he will get 2 free throws. This place would have really exploded had that ball fallen. 5th foul, Sadat Mabawe is fouled out of this ball game. I don't think he realizes it just yet. That's Sean Birch, you see, doubled over on the Stevens sideline. Malawi is fouled out. He will have to exit this game for its duration. Will Thompson makes his second appearance in the game to replace Sidat Obawa. 4:51 to go in the fourth quarter. 4-point lead for the Eagles of Edison High School. Looking to knock off their rivals for the first time since 2014, 5 years ago. Watong in and out. Stevens crowd starting to make noise. Watong. 1 of 2. 5-point lead for the Eagles, 4:45 to go, fourth quarter. Hazard open for 3, in and out. Boy, did they need that one. Danila. Content to waste some time here. He takes the baseline, stopped at the baseline, throws away. Looking for Martinez down low to no avail. 4:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Stevens needs buckets in the worst way. Nashawn Birch has not scored in quite some time. Smith takes the baseline, barrels into a man. Blocking foul is called. Would have been the 5th on Smith. Courageous move from Smith, knowing he has those 4 fouls. But instead, Christian Watong, the guilty party on the blocking foul. Only the 1st on Watong. And to say the very least, it's imperative that Solomon Smith hits these free throws to give his team an opportunity in this ball game. Smith normally a solid free throw shooter. Eagle fans making noise. Referee still wiping the floor. Off of a spill taken by Watong. Trying to take the charge. Smith cannot connect. Pressure on here for the Hawks. Misses both. Thompson grabs the board. The Hawks have the arrow. A clutch rebound. Will Thompson. Solomon Smith misses both free throws, but they will retain the ball. Williamson to Hazard off the inbound. Hazard stopped nice and mid by Martinez. Picks up his dribble. Williamson. Fake the pass, kicks it out. Nasir Majid in the ball game. He replaced Sidat Obawa, who's fouled out. Less than 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Crunch time for the Hawks and for the Eagles, who need stops just as badly as the Hawks need buckets. Touch foul call on Edison. That's the 16th foul. Next one will bring Hawks to the line for 1-1. Nashawn Birch, after a brief respite, re-enters the game for Nasir Majid. The 10th of the Stevens faithful. Smith goes in, left hand, lays it in with the figure roll. Lead back down to 3 for Edison. 3:35 to go, fourth quarter. Danilo. Johnson looks for Watong. Fronted in the post by Will Thompson. Watong does get the touch. Watong will get the layup. The best player on the floor in this game, without a doubt, Christian Watong, the senior. 3:09 left in the fourth quarter. Smith. Less than 3 to go here in the fourth. Still Smith. Smith crosses over, almost lost his balance. Smith goes left, nice dish for Thompson. Is there going to be a foul called on Edison? There will be. Solomon Smith will go to the line for 1 and 1. They would have preferred the easy lay-in by Will Thompson. Smith just missed a pair. He's going to have to get that out of his head as Devin Folks re-enters the game for Will Thompson. Smith is true. Earns another. 2:50 go in the fourth. Still time for the Hawk to come back. But not if Christian Wantong can continue to have his way. Stevens may press coming off of this free throw, if it's a make. Second free throw is good. Hawks call time, 37-34, Edison High School. 2:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. The City of Light trophy on the line here in the GMC Hoops Game of the Week. 16 points now, leads all scorers, Christian Wantong. 12 on the other end for Nashawn Birch of Stevens. 9 for Solomon Smith of Stevens. 6 for Jamar Williamson of Stevens. 8 for Thomas Johnson of Edison. That's been all Wantong in this game. And what has been an incredibly low scoring game, as is the norm of these two sides locked horns. At the end of the game, I will present the City of Light trophy to the victor on the floor. JP Stevens, the 4th ranked team in Middlesex County coming in. As they're dueling backflips from the JP Stevens fan section and the Edison fan section. Better than what normally transpires between these two sides. A normally fairly tame exchange between the fan bases based on what we've seen in the past. Stevens shows full court press. Broken on the sideline. Wantong goes in. Wantong blocked from behind by Birch off of Wantong. What a play by Birch. Stevens down 3, 2 minutes 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Who do they go to here? They go to nobody, they throw it away! Danila Martinez! No, he missed the layup! Johnson missed the layup! Oh, doctor, a foul on the Eagles! What a swing this could be! Coming for JP Stevens. Thomas Johnson picks up the foul. Solomon Smith to line. Can he make it a one-point game? He needs the front end first before anything else. He gets it. Second free throw. He missed it. Too strong. But a 2-point game. 37-35. Edison. Danila. Almost threw it away. Wantong received it. Wantong falling down. He walked. Stevens get tied. Minute 59 to go in the fourth. Stevens was down 9 in the second half. They have not led in this frame. Less than 2 to go. Solomon Smith. What will he do here? Got it up prior. Now switched on to by Wantong. Still it is Smith. Pulls up for the lead. Got it! He knocks it down! Stevens on top! 90 seconds to play! Charlie Moore calls time! 13 now for Solomon Smith. No three bigger than those right there. As you can see, these JP Stevens fans euphoric upon seeing their team take the lead for the first time here in the second half. Surely Christian Wonton will get the touch here on the other end. What will Stevens do to defend? Edison got it to midcourt upon calling the timeout. And now we hear the boos coming from JP Stevens upon the Edison cheerleaders. An annual tradition is that practice. JP Stevens principal Gail Polakowski doing her best to try and exhume the spirit of sportsmanship here, but there is little to be had at the Canzaloshi Gymnasium. It's my favorite night of the year, and you all see why now. What a ball game we have. JP Stevens, can they hang on? A minute 28 to go in the fourth quarter, still plenty of time.
AK ready! AK ready! AK ready! You letting a dike do shit right now?
Daniil in the backcourt. Defense Shannon rises here at the Canzaloshi Gymnasium. What will Daniil do here? JP Stevens maybe switching his zone. That might not be a bad idea considering how much they've been dominated down low by Wonton. Wonton has it beyond the arc. That's where Stevens wants them to catch it. And another timeout called by Charlie Moore, the head coach of the Edison Eagles. Minute and 10 to go here, fourth quarter. "30-second timeout." Chris Garcia maybe could have switched to zone earlier in this game, knowing that the matchups have been an issue, especially down low with Wonton really having his way. I'll tell you this, the administration here at Edison High School, the security team, will have a difficult time keeping the winning team's fans off the floor after this game. They've been successful in the past in doing so, but the emotions have run so high in this one, it may almost be a given. Thomas Johnson inbound for the Eagles, a minute 10 to go here in the fourth. It's Danila, Pryor, Wonton, Johnson and Martinez on the floor for the Eagles. Defense Shannon rises here from the Hawks faithful. Danila. Johnson wide open for three. It's good! This place has exploded! 44 seconds left in the fourth. How can the Hawks respond? It's Birch. What a shot from Thomas Johnson! Stevens left him wide open. Birch will run his clock down. 27 seconds left. Timeout call, Chris Garcia. A clutch tray. Thomas Johnson can put his Eagles up too. Will it be for good? Johnson with 11 now. Again, no three bigger than those right there. How will the Hawks respond? Their backs have been against the wall before. I recall back in 2016 here at the Canzaloshi Gymnasium. Hawks were down too late with 5 seconds to go and received a clutch and one layup from Mike Ryanakis, one of their star players who's here in attendance tonight. These teams have played classics in the past. And this one's right up there with all of them. Stevens will have the ball coming off the timeout on the floor for the Hawks. Nashawn Birch, Casey Hazard, Jamar Williamson, Devin Folks, and Solomon Smith will inbound. 23.3 seconds left. Fourth quarter. Smith to inbound. Having trouble. Gets it to Williamson. Williamson with it. 20, 19 seconds left. 18, 17, 16. It's Birch. 15 seconds left. Every fan in the stands is standing, and Stevens has to call another timeout here with 12.1 remaining in the fourth. Nobody's sitting down here at the Cangelosi Gymnasium. Can Edison win the City of Light trophy and beat Stevens for the first time in 5 years? Full timeout called by the Hawks. 12.1 seconds remaining. The clock will continue to run if there is a made basket, except if there's a timeout called. That is the rule here in high school as opposed to the college and professional level, just in case it gets to that point. As you see on the far side, these Edison students are ready to rush the floor if their team were to hang on here in this one. Probably to the chagrin of the administration here. There probably won't be much they can do to help it. Hazard this time to inbound. Same five, Hazard, Williamson, Folks, Birch, and Smith. Smith has it in the backcourt. 10, 9, 8. Got by Pryor and Edison. Folks, back to Smith, 4, 3. Smith has to hurry. Birch, 3 for the win! No! The Eagles win! They've beaten the Hawks! They've done it! Edison has won the City of Light trophy! Oh, doctor! A signature win, maybe the signature win in the career of Charlie Moore, the head coach. They have won the City of Light trophy. They have earned it here on the floor. Final score, 40-38. Edison has won the City of Light trophy. Christian Wantong, the MVP. The Eagles have just received the City of Light trophy. They will walk off the floor with it held raised in the air. There it is, the ultimate symbol of basketball supremacy here in the City of Life itself, Edison, New Jersey. Christian Wantong holding it high in the air, and he has earned it. 16 points, he dominated this ball game down low, but no 3 points. Bigger than Thomas Johnson, who won this game with a 3. Within the last minute of this one, Edison, for the first time since 2014, has defeated their arch rivals, the J.P. Stevens Hawks. And that will do it for us here at Edison High School, the Cangelosi Gymnasium. A huge thank you to Ryan DePaul, the head of Artiplex Films. A huge thank you, as usual, to the founder and president of GMC Hoops, Greg Machos. Thank you to all the staff and administration here at Edison High School for helping to get us set up. Please be tuned to all of the social media outlets of GMC Hoops, at GMC Hoops on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at RealCargan as well for all the latest news and updates on the goings-on in the world of Middlesex County High School basketball. We'll keep you posted on what next week's GMC Hoops game of the week will be, but until then, this is James Cargan for the Edison High School Cangelosi Gymnasium. Edison High School has won the City of Light trophy. Until next week, we will see you soon.